I'm waiting for some neck.
No, you need to talk about Trump history.
I mean, we're talking about General Jacob Brown. General Jacob Brown, I'm from... General Jacob Brown was, if you've ever heard of the War of 1812...
Indians.
It was a fight of Native Americans and us, the U.S., the newly formed country, and the French, which were basically the French Canadians, coming across the border to a place called Sackett's Harbor, which is in northern New York.
You grew up in Sackett's Harbor?
No, not far, like 10 miles from Sackett's Harbor.
That's where Dylan was from.
That's
okay,
where I spent a lot of my time.
Okay, don't worry about it.
That's where I spent a lot of my time going.
Yeah, it wasn't 200 years ago.
He may know Scott.
Shut
Do
your
you know
mouth.
Scott Chago?
Yeah, probably.
Anywho.
But getting back to your past ex-boyfriend and to the more important things in life. So General Jacob Brown was the general of, you know, of the northern front of the U.S. militia / army. I mean, we were 1812, so I mean, we're what? 1812, 76, 36 years of a country formed into an army. Okay, so we don't have, you know, a formed, you know, National Guard yet. We just have our army. And General Jacob Brown believed in our cause, and these Indians wanted their land, and these Native Americans that wanted to fight with the French Canadians came over. So, the French and Indian War is what a lot of people know it as. But 1812, they came over, and they decided they wanted to fight with us, U.S., and
we had muskets.
We had nothing to do with it. We wanted nothing to do with it.
They had bows and arrows.
We said, you know what? We'll bring the militia out. We'll fight you. And that's when it happened. It basically, he moved to the north. He lived there for a couple of years. A war started. He was
a wharf or
a wharf.
Like a port,
basically.
A wharf. Or a war.
So they had a war.
Oh, so they didn't have a port, like a.
Are you in this, or is it just me?
Both, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, you said wharf.
So basically,
so I thought it was like a dock. Maritime dock.
So there was this war.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
That
war, not wharf.
War.
Okay. War.
That happened.
Okay.
Between us and the French Canadian Native Americans.
Canucks.
That we now know as Canucks.
Garrett, you had your own. You need to stop talking.
Sorry.
Thank you.
But basically,
they wanted
to fight.
Can I interrupt?
Yes.
The thing you guys are doing wrong is not doing dialect. If you really want this to be a true history, you need to talk like you're the people talking.
You're missing it. Talk.
You're missing the whole thing, though.
There's no dialect to General Jacob Brown.
Did I do it?
I'll have you know. He was just the general. He led this war. If there's any dialect, it's between the war and itself.
I'm pretty sure Will Ferrell's not going to do my dialect.
Yeah.
I'm almost positive.
I'm 99%.
There's 1% though, right?
There's 0.5%. I mean, the other 0.5% maybe Jack Black.
So there's a chance. Well, you're saying there's a chance.
There's as much chances that I will sleep with you, which is almost nothing.
That's pretty decent.
I mean, I'd have to be gone out of my mind, and there'd have to be PCP and some sort of, like, no women
Wait,
in the world
PCP
anymore.
pipe?
That's almost like tonight.
To up to your ass?
There'd have to be no more women in the world, literally.
It's not PVC pipe.
Like, vagina would have to not exist.
Oh.
And then there's a chance.
So I was saying I'd kill both of them.
So you're saying there's a chance. Yeah, no.
Ew.
But maybe, okay?
Okay.
Happy? Good.
So.
Alright, so we're getting back to the word 1812?
Sure. Right. I'm kind of falling asleep, so you gotta make this a little interesting there, bud.
Oh.
So 1812.
Ew. It's like a dick.
Canada's pissed about us taking over their lands. You know, we had to draw a line somewhere.
Lands?
Our lands.
Garrett, you were not in this. Stop. You were not in this.
We had to draw a line somewhere.
You have to start over.
Yeah, I mean,
yes.
Nobody likes Hawaii or any of the lands that we have.
Can we
start?
We gotta start again.
I ruined it. I can't start over because there's really no dialect.
It's more funny with Garrett.
There really is. No, like I don't know any General Jacob Lyons.
See,
Well, what did he do? What did he do?
What did he do? He was the general that fought off the French-Canadian War.
Did he have a black slave?
No,
or did
it
he?
had nothing to do with slaves, and it was not.
Did he? Like
Was
do
there a beard
electricity
involved?
or kite or kite? Epic beard
How about
man.
beard?
What was most involved was the fact that he was
all you care about,
leader
like,
of
big
an army that fended off the French Canadians that wanted to take back a land that they thought was theirs and we thought was ours.
You were 13.
That's what he did. I mean, it wasn't like some scandal or anything like the other.
You need to make it like a scandal though.
Yeah.
I'd have to make something up to make it like a scandal.
That's the point of drunk history. It's not true.
No,
you guys
mine
are missing
was
the whole
true.
point.
I think all the drunk histories are true.
You're missing the whole point.
I disagree.
True.
I think the shit that they're talking about actually happened.
You think that his son?
No, that's bullshit.
I think that happened in letters. I think in letters,
Or
all
you're gonna
the
do,
stuff
like-
they talk about in drunk history almost always happened. I think
You think that he went out with his son and
You know the
his son?
shit that you shuffle your
Yeah.
feet on the carpet? That's the shit in the air.
I think that is stuff that was scandal during the time.
I feel like you
During the
skip
time,
all
the
of it,
stuff that I'm
though.
talking about had nothing to do with it.
This is what I want. Keep talking. This is what I want.
What I'm
No,
saying-
that's not true. I don't think it's true at all.
What I'm saying is, I think the stuff that happened in drunk history
I think
episodes.
Benjamin Franklin, because he had 300 wives or mistresses.
Right. No.
I think it was one of his slaves.
Listen.
went
I'm having
outside.
my drink here. Pardon.
Here.
This is really shitty whiskey. Don't buy whatever he's talking about.
Last quick. No, it's not bad whiskey.
But seriously,
It's not good whiskey. For
I think
the
what
money.
happens in drunk history is actually the scandal that's written in history that we don't look at in the textbook. I think that stuff's real. And what I'm talking about is actually real history, but it has nothing to do with scandal.
You
It's
know,
just the real history.
George Bush is going to kick down the door and arrest you.
George Bush, if he even gets put in a history book, then he deserves a medal just for making a history book as a failed president.
What kind of medal? I don't. Did they give out medals?
Medal of the terrible president medal.
I didn't know they made a medal for that.
See, he's not even a president, really.
Oh.
He filled in for 8 years, but good for him. We were there for that.
Is it made of gold?
Right.